Hello everybody, welcome from HVACR Design Engineering. My name is Tuya R. Now I want to talk about water-cooled chiller system working principle. Water-cooled chiller unit is used to generate chill water for providing air conditioning system in building. Water-cooled chiller system have water circulation circuit and refrigerant circulation circuit. Water circulation circuit and refrigerant circulation circuit are separated each other. Water circulation circuit in water-cooled chiller system can be subdivided into evaporator water circulation circuit and condensate water circulation circuit. Evaporator water circulation circuit include evaporator tube in water-cooled chiller unit and evaporator coil in air handling unit. Condensate water circulation circuit include condensate tube in water-cooled chiller unit and cooling tower. Refrigerant circulation circuit include compressor, condensate shell, expansion valve and evaporator shell. Firstly, I want to explain about evaporator water circulation circuit. Evaporator in water-cooled chiller unit consists of two parts: evaporator tube and evaporator shell. Refrigerant liquid is entered into the inlet of the evaporator shell. Refrigerant vapor is coming out from the outlet of the evaporator shell. Chill water is coming out from the outlet of the evaporator tube. Hot water is entering into the inlet of the evaporator tube. Water is circulation in evaporator tube in water-cooled chiller unit and evaporator coil in air handling unit. In water-cooled chiller unit, hot water is changing to chill water because of absorbing heat by refrigerant liquid. Fan is suctioning the chill water from outlet of the evaporator tube in water-cooled chiller unit and discharge this chill water into the evaporator coil in air handling unit. Radiant air is suctioned from inside of the building by centrifugal fan in air handling unit. Fresh air is suctioned from outside of the building by centrifugal fan in air handling unit. Radiant air and fresh air is mixing in the air handling unit. In air handling unit, chill water inside the evaporator coil is absorbed and water heat from the mixture of radiant air and fresh air. Because of chill water inside the evaporator coil is absorbing and water heat from the mixture of radiant air and fresh air. Chill water inside the evaporator coil is changing to hot water at the outlet of the evaporator coil. This hot water from outlet of the evaporator coil is returned back to the inlet of the evaporator tube in water-cooled chiller unit. In water-cooled chiller unit, hot water is cooled down by absorbing heat of refrigerant liquid inside the evaporator shell and then changing to chill water at the outlet of the evaporator tube. This chill water is discharging again into the evaporator coil in air handling unit by fan for absorbing and water heat from mixture of radiant air and fresh air. This cycle is repeated again and again. Now, I wanted to explain about condensate water circuit. Condensate in water-cooled chiller unit consists of two parts: condensate tube and condensate shell. Refrigerant vapor is entered into the inlet of the condensate shell. Refrigerant liquid is coming out from the outlet of the condensate shell. Hot water is coming out from the outlet of the condensate tube. Cooling water is entering into the inlet of the condensate tube. Water is circulation inside the condensate tube in water-cooled chiller unit and cooling tower. In water-cooled chiller unit, refrigerant vapor is changing to refrigerant liquid because of absorbing heat by cooling water. Pan is suctioning the cooling water from bottom of the cooling tower and discharge this cooling water into the inlet of the condenser tube in water cool chiller unit. Because of cooling water inside the condenser tube is absorbing and water heat from refrigerant vapor in condenser shell, hot water is coming out from the outlet of the condenser tube. This hot water from outlet of the condenser tube is coming into the sprinkler for supply down the hot water into the fan. So, surface of the fan is water with hot water. Hot water surface of the fan is cooled down by blowing ambient air with propeller fan. So, cooling water is flowing down from the fan and collect the cooling water at the bottom of the cooling tower. After hot water surface of the fan is cooled down by blowing ambient air with propeller fan. Propeller fan is blowing through the hot air into the outside of the building. Cooling water at the bottom of the cooling tower is discharging again into the condenser tube in water cool chiller unit by pan for absorbing and water heat from the refrigerant vapor. This cycle is repeated again and again. Now, I want to explain about refrigerant circulation circuit in water cool chiller unit. Cooling water is flowing into the inlet of the condenser tube. Compressor is discharging the high pressure, high temperature refrigerant vapor into the inlet of the condenser shell. Heat from the high pressure, high temperature refrigerant vapor inside the condenser shell is transferred into the cooling water inside the condenser tube. After transferring the heat from high pressure, high temperature refrigerant vapor to cooling water, high pressure, high temperature refrigerant vapor is changing to high pressure, medium temperature refrigerant liquid at the outlet of the condenser shell. After transferring the heat from high pressure, high temperature refrigerant vapor to cooling water is changing to hot water at the outlet of the condenser tube. After high pressure, medium temperature refrigerant liquid is passing through the expansion valve, high pressure, medium temperature refrigerant liquid is changing to low pressure, low temperature refrigerant liquid. Hot water is flowing into the inlet of the evaporator tube. Low pressure, low temperature refrigerant liquid is entered into the inlet of the evaporator shell. Heat from the hot water inside the evaporator tube is transferred into the low pressure, low temperature refrigerant liquid inside the evaporator shell. After transferring the heat from hot water to low pressure, low temperature refrigerant liquid, low pressure, low temperature refrigerant liquid is changing to low pressure, low temperature refrigerant vapor at the outlet of the evaporator shell. After transferring the heat from hot water to low pressure, low temperature refrigerant liquid, hot water is changing to chilled water at the outlet of the evaporator tube. Compressor is suctioning the low pressure, low temperature refrigerant vapor from the outlet of the evaporator shell and discharge the high pressure, high temperature refrigerant vapor into the inlet of the condenser shell again. This cycle is repeated again and again in water cool chiller unit. Thank you very much for watching my video.